Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have super exciting news. I will be competing again in 10 days. My coach Paul and I made this decision 2 days ago. As I mentioned in my previous video, I won my height class in Los Angeles Championships, so now I am nationally qualified, so I am able to do a national show, but I want to do a smaller show before the national one to get a little bit more practice, a little bit more experience on stage. And at first, after I was done with Los Angeles Championships, Paul and I were looking at 3 shows. We were looking at Texas Classic on August 19, Santa Cruz Championships on August 26, and Tahoe show on August 12th. And we also wanted to get in front of the same judges that will be judging the national show, which is actually on September 2nd. And I was kind of hesitant about traveling for a show. Like, I didn't really want to go to Texas or Santa Cruz or even Tahoe because the national show is in Pittsburgh, so I'm going to be traveling there in the end of August. So it just seems like a lot. So I was hoping that maybe there will be something closer to me. And 2 days ago I was scrolling through Instagram and I follow Muscle Contest, which was also the promoter of Los Angeles Championships, and they posted that the head judge of the IFBB Pro League is going to be at a show in San Diego, and I was like, this is perfect. So I sent it to my coach. He confirmed that this judge will be there so we could get her feedback, and I'm super excited to do a show in San Diego because I feel like my YouTube followers probably don't know this, but in 2021 I actually moved to San Diego and I lived there for a little bit over a year, and then I went back to OC because I just felt like San Diego was not fully my vibe, but I really like the city and I'm excited to go back and compete there. Because I'm only 10 days out now, we are pushing for a little bit more conditioning because that was my issue. As I mentioned before, it's hard for me to get lean, and the leaner you get, the harder it is to get even more lean. And at this stage I'm already very low body fat. It's been really hard to get any leaner, but my macros are still relatively not too bad. But my cardio, so today and tomorrow I'm actually doing 2 hours of cardio per day total, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night, but that's just for 2 days. And then today is Wednesday, and on Friday I'm going to do no cardio. I'm going to have a refeed, and then we're going to deplete for a few days, and then carb up going into the show. So I'm going to take you with me on this journey again, and I will try to film more content this time. I really want to film more content on the show day because when I did Los Angeles Championships, it was my first show after 4 years of not being on stage, and I really wanted to focus and be present and just be in the moment. But now that I already got a little bit more experience, I feel like I can bring you along with me and show you a little bit more of behind the scenes. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, August 9, and I'm only 3 days out from my next show. I haven't really filmed until now because I've been feeling pretty exhausted, pretty low energy, even though my cardio has been tapering down since Sunday and my carbs have been increasing. I still feel pretty tired because of all the exhausting cardio and low carb that I did last week. So I've just been kind of taking it easy, still doing some cardio, well, my lifts are not as heavy, as intense this week because it's peak week and I don't want to create any more inflammation in my body. So yeah, just kind of trying to recover and make sure that I bring my best on Saturday. And I've been kind of having a lot of self-doubt this past week as well. I look at other competitors on social media and it kind of makes me think I'm not lean enough or I'm not muscular enough. And that has just been getting to my head a little bit. I just have to remind myself to just put blinders on and focus on my own progress, my own journey. I know that I made improvements since my last show, and I know that I'm bringing a better package. So that's what matters. I also have been working on my posing a lot because I get nervous on stage and I tend to rush through my routine. So I want to make sure that this time I really take my time and showcase my physique in the best way. So tomorrow I'm going to make a bunch of meals for Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. And on Friday I'm driving down to San Diego. On Friday I have to check in for the show and get my first coat of tan, and then I'm staying there obviously for Saturday for the show day, and I'm also staying Saturday night. And as I think I mentioned, I'm planning to film a lot more content on the actual show day to bring you with me to show you what it's like. And I have been watching a lot of prep vlogs, and I feel like that's the most interesting part for me personally. I hope for you too, watching the show day, because that's when you get to really showcase all your hard work that you put over all these weeks, months, years. So I'm really excited to be on stage again, and I'm really excited to show you more of the show day. Hey guys, it's Friday, I'm one day out, and I'm all packed and ready to drive down to San Diego. And it looks like there's a little bit of traffic right now, but I think I'll make it right in time for the check-ins, so I'll see you later. Well, I made it to San Diego, and as you can tell from my color and my outfit, I got my first coat of tan, and I also checked in. I'm going to be number 108 tomorrow, and I think I'm going to wear my red suit. I brought both of my suits, but I'm not sure which one I'm gonna wear yet. Here's all the foods that I brought, and well, not all of it. We have some here in the fridge. My chickens, guacamole, egg whites, pickles, and I changed the sheets to my black ones. Unpacked everything, or mostly everything. Feeling pretty excited for tomorrow. Tonight just going to wind down. Still have to eat one more meal later, and that's it. Hey guys, it's obviously not the show day anymore, and I actually lied to you. Let me explain. So I said that I will film more stuff on the show day, but I ended up not doing that, because after I had my breakfast I went to get my second coat of tan and get my makeup done, and my makeup turned out horrible. It looked okay on stage, you know, from afar in photos, but with like close-ups when I was taking selfies, it just looked bad. It looked all patchy. I didn't have time or a chance to fix it, so I just had to leave it be for the whole day. But I really hated it. I tried to take some videos, but I couldn't stand looking at myself in those videos, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna stress myself out. I don't like my makeup, so I'm just not gonna do any videos, and I'll film a recap for you later, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And you know, hopefully on my next show it will be smoother. But I was so upset with my makeup. Honestly, it's just really disappointing that things like that can just ruin everything. I wouldn't say like my makeup didn't ruin everything, we'll get to that, but definitely made me a little bit upset. Disappointing, because you know, you can be working so hard to like get your physique in shape, you can have nice suit, nice tan, everything is perfect, but then your makeup or your hair or whatever, like one thing can just mess up everything. I went for prejudging, and again, I was the last one in my class to get on stage, and I was moved to the center pretty much right away. I'm gonna put the video here. Pretty much right away, and that means normally that you're most likely going to be winning your class if you're in the center. So I was super happy after prejudging, and then I went back to my room, had my next meal, went for a little just walk around the hotel to get my digestion going, and then I went back to my room, had a little bit of rest, and then I got ready for the finals. When I'm talking about it, it sounds like it was going by so fast, but there was actually quite a bit of time between prejudging and finals. Actually, prejudging started, the whole show started, I think at 9 a.m. I was only on stage again around like 2 p.m. for the prejudging, and then finals started at 4, but I was on stage only, I don't even remember when, but I think it was around like 7. So after prejudging, I was pretty confident that I was winning my class, and that meant that I would be in the overall with other height class winners, and I already kind of estimated who would win other classes, and honestly the girls looked amazing, all of them, and I felt like this was going to be a battle because all these girls look really good. I feel like there was no like clear winner, at least in my eyes. I think you can make an argument for any of the other girls that were there. So when I went to the finals, I won my class, and then
your women's bikini class overall champion is number 108, Anvita Nava.
And I took the overall title as well, and I am still so happy about it. So top 2 in each height class qualified for the nationals, but in my head I just felt like I had to win an overall for me to feel confident about going on a national stage. I think if I didn't win that overall at this show, I don't know if I even would continue with my season. I don't know if I would do a national show, but I am going to do it. I'm actually now only 2 weeks out from my first and hopefully last national show, but it's gonna be a completely whole different game, and I am just super excited. That feels like just a natural progression, like a logical next step that I'm going to take in my little bodybuilding career. And the show is going to, well, I guess I'll just share more about the show in my next vlog, but that's pretty much it about the show. It happened a week ago, but by the time I post this video, it's probably gonna be like 2, maybe even 3 weeks. So if you want more up-to-date updates, you should follow me on Instagram because I post way more there and in real time. Oh, I almost forgot. So after the finals, after winning the overall, I was interviewed for Muscle Contest's YouTube and Instagram, and I took some photos, and then I went to celebrate my win, and guess what I had? I had this juicy, amazing, huge, giant burger from Burger Lounge. It's one of my favorite places. So I had this burger and I had a little bit of fries, and then I had half of this ice cream. The next day I had breakfast at the hotel. Actually, the power went out in my hotel and they were just giving everybody free breakfast, so that was nice, and the breakfast was actually really good. I have been making my own breakfast for like the whole duration of prep and longer than that, so it was nice not having to cook and just eat something. So I had eggs, French toast, I had a little bit of pretty much every pastry they had there. After that, I was back on track because I still have one more show this season. So I will see you in my next vlog.